Hey there, fellow psych students, or peers, or whatever cheesy saying it is. But, quick introduction of who this is. This is Bobby, and I'm his owner and caretaker, Riley. And, Bobby, he's an obedient dog, so he knows a lot of the common stuff like sit or lay, and even shake, which I'll be demonstrating later. But there's other things he knows that I didn't teach him, but the previous owners, because he's a shelter dog, the previous owners could have taught him most of these things, but we just made sure his obedience is in check, and apparently we're succeeding. But today I'm going to be explaining a form of conditioning that was created or researched or invented by, whatever the correct word is, by a researcher by the name of B.F. Skinner. And he basically said that conditioning is where you teach an animal or person an action by operating on them in quotes, by using different forms of adding and taking away variables to increase or decrease a behavior. We see this in 4 different concepts with operant conditioning. The first being positive reinforcement, where you add a variable to increase a behavior. So right now, my dog is, cleaning himself for the day, but he knows paw. So if I wanted to increase that behavior, I would say, paw, Bobby shake. He gives me his hand, and then I give him a treat. I gave him a dog treat. That's the variable to hopefully increase the behavior of him giving shake on command. Now, the next form is negative reinforcement, where you take away a variable to increase a behavior. Like I mentioned before, Bobby knows a lot of his stuff, and I'm pretty sure most of the things he knows was used with positive reinforcement. But yet again, I don't know how the previous owners conditioned him, so these are just assumptions, but I'll go on with examples. So, negative reinforcement, you take away a variable to increase a behavior. So, say you had an angsty teen. You would take away their phone to decrease their chances of studying. That would be negative reinforcement, because you're taking away their phone. That's the variable. And their chances of studying is the behavior or the action that you want to hopefully increase. So, negative reinforcement. Then the third type, or third concept, give me a little nod for a pet. Sorry, I get sidetracked. Bobby, stop. But, the next one is positive punishment, where you take away a variable to increase a behavior. No, you add a variable to decrease a behavior. Sorry, I got that mixed up, because I'm distracted by the cute dog that's constantly hitting my leg. Yeah, positive punishment. You take away a variable. Nope, you add a variable to take away or decrease a punishment or a behavior. But an example of positive punishment, say there was you can see this is one of the harder ones. Positive punishment, a little oxymoron. But an example would be adding, like, say your child is misbehaving at school, and you were to add a spanking, the variable, to decrease or hopefully decrease the behavior of them acting up at school. Every time they say like a cuss word or randomly sucker punch the teacher, give them a little spanking or two, and hopefully with the adding of the spanking, they'll decrease whatever bad behavior they're doing at school. Positive punishment. The next one is negative punishment, and hopefully you have a general, assumption. Yes, a negative on a negative. in math, that makes a positive. But we're not in math, we're in psychology. So, negative punishment. So you take away a variable to decrease a behavior. So, say your angsty teen again has her car and her license and all of that, and she's over here driving off around, going her friends, doing this and that, drugs, drinking, whatever she's doing, or he, whatever they're doing. And to hopefully decrease that, you take away their license and the keys to the car, so then they can't go nowhere and sneak out. So hopefully, taking away the car and the car keys and the license decreases the behavior of them sneaking out, or at least, yeah, decreases it to a slim amount, because she might hop out her window or something, but at least she's restricted to where she can go. So you decrease the behavior by taking away the variable of the car keys in the car. Now, those are the 4 methods of operant conditioning that B.F. Skinner researched and conducted, and I think that's all I have. I hope you guys have a general consensus of operant conditioning, and I hope it works for you in the future. Have a great day, guys.